My best friend's secret. The beginning of everything. Lena and Laura, inseparable since high school, had shared everything. Secrets, laughter, and challenges. Together they had been through everything, from their first kiss to heartbreak, but nothing had prepared them for what was to come. Lena was the more reserved of the two, a quiet girl who preferred nights in and books, while Laura was the spark of the group, the one who always got everyone's attention with her boundless energy. However, the harmony of their friendship would be challenged when Lena met Matt, a friend of Laura's from college. "He's an amazing guy, Lena. You're going to love him," Laura told her with a smile as the three of them sipped coffee. Lena didn't know it at the time, but that meeting would mark the beginning of the end of her relationship with Laura. Matt was everything Lena had been looking for. Attentive, funny, and with a smile that made her feel she could trust him. The two began dating, and although Lena felt something shifting between them, she didn't want to think about it. The doubt in the air. Everything seemed perfect in Lena and Matt's relationship. But something started to feel strange. Lena didn't understand why Matt was becoming more and more distant, and the conversations that had once been fun now felt forced. The worst part was that Laura, her best friend, acted as if nothing was happening. One afternoon, while Matt went out to take a call, Lena decided to check her cell phone. What she found took her breath away. A message that said, "I miss you, Laura. I can't wait to see you tonight. I don't care what happens. I want to be with you." Her blood ran cold. Matt? Laura? Her best friend and her boyfriend? What did this mean? The confrontation. Lena knew she couldn't continue ignoring what she had discovered. That same night, she headed over to Laura's house, ready to confront her friend. The words caught in her throat as she looked at Laura, who was trying to smile, but her eyes betrayed the truth. "Why, Laura? Why did you keep this from me? Why didn't you tell me?" Lena asked, her voice breaking, though she tried to maintain her composure. Laura was silent for a moment, then her eyes filled with tears. "Lena, I didn't mean to hurt you. I love him too. It wasn't planned, but I can't deny how I feel. I never meant for all of this to happen, much less for you to find out like this." The heartbreak and the decision. Lena didn't know how to process what she had just heard. It was as if her whole world was falling apart. How could her best friend do this to her? And Matt? How could he have betrayed her like that? The following days were an emotional whirlwind. Lena couldn't stop thinking about the betrayal. On the one hand, she wanted to protect her friendship with Laura, but on the other, the pain of the lie was unbearable. When Matt asked to see them to talk, Lena didn't know what to expect. "Lena, I don't want to lose you, but Laura and we can't keep hiding this. I love you, but I love her too. I don't know what to do with all of this." Lena looked at Matt with a mixture of disbelief and pain. "So, what am I supposed to do with this? Do I push you away so you can be happy with her? What do I do with this love I feel, which I now know was never enough?" The pain was overwhelming, but Lena knew a decision was inevitable. The resolution heartbroken, Lena decided to walk away from both of them. She didn't want to be the third party in a broken relationship. She made the hardest decision of her life, to cut all ties with Matt and Laura. Time passed, and although the emptiness of betrayal never disappeared, Lena learned to heal. She focused on her work, her hobbies, and, little by little, she opened her heart again. It was at a party with friends that she met Daniel, a different man, who didn't carry the shadows of the past with him. With him, Lena discovered that life had much more to offer, beyond the lies and the pain. Epilogue. What remains? Years later, Lena and Laura met again in a cafe. The tension in the air was palpable, but they both knew that time had healed the wounds. The past couldn't be erased, but Lena knew she could let it go. "Can you forgive me?" Laura asked, looking at Lena with regretful eyes. Lena smiled softly. "I have, Laura. I have learned to forgive you, but I have also learned that some things cannot be taken back. Love isn't everything. Respect and honesty are what truly matter." End